In this teamwork, I'll show you how to create websites that engage your audience and deliver on your objectives. So basically, not suck. Let's do it. Hello and welcome to Teamwork. I'm Dan Thomas, and in this weekly series I help businesses grow, collaborate and create communities that thrive. On today's episode I'm going to show you how to create a group or a website that actually engages with your audience and delivers a really good user experience so that people keep coming back. The problem is a lot of the ones that we see aren't that great. Are any of these familiar to you? Number one, we can't decide on what we want this to do, so we're going to try and give you absolutely everything in the world site. Check out our structure, get involved in the conversation, share your journey, take part in our server, latest news, latest content, category, tags, work, projects. Number two, way too many images and most of them corporate people that don't really look like real people and are very, very off-putting. Who's that guy? And that guy? Why are they high-fiving? Which office is that? Number three, the website that doesn't actually start until it's halfway down the page because it's got such massive blocks of stuff on top of everything else. Okay, so where do I look to find... No. So to create a really good website, the first thing you want to think about is the purpose of that website. What do you want people to do when they reach that website, and what are people expecting to find that you can help them find when they visit it? Giving them everything they might possibly need in any kind of scenario doesn't help people, because when people visit your site, they're looking for something specific. So your purpose needs to help them find that specific something and deliver on your outcomes. There shouldn't be more than 3 key things that you want to go after. If you make any more, it's going to be confusing for people. Having it down to 3 also means that you can clearly focus your attention and not thin out the effort too much, trying to be the best at too many things. Go into your search and navigation analytics and look at how they're moving around your site, conduct surveys, talk to people and get feedback on what they are looking for, and make that one of your highest priorities for your website. If they get to your website, they're looking for something specific and they don't find it, they're not going to come back, which means that you've lost the chance for repeat exposures to your messages. If your website is focused on adding as much value as possible to the end user, they're going to keep coming back, which means more opportunities for you to engage with them. Don't let the design overtake the actual value so that people don't actually find what it is they're looking to find. A good example of that is when you use giant blocks and giant ads that all push all of the value information down the page, which means people can't find it. How often do you go to a website just to look at it because it looks nice? We don't. Please stop doing that. If you have dynamic information coming through your website, bring them further up so that each time someone comes back, it looks new and fresh and they've got something new to read. And structure your website in logical ways around language that people actually use. Be aware of different displays that might be looking at your site. If your banners are so big that on a laptop they can't even see anything below it, they're not going to even know that information is there, which means they can't engage with it.
Stuff like this, where everything's blocked under a wall of text, makes it really hard to find information.
As they move around that website, make sure you're continuing that structure throughout. Don't have them go to a different page and then suddenly, whoa, no, I'm all alone. So what's the bottom line? Simple, high value adding websites create more engagement in the long run, because they're ones that people come back to and want to frequent on a day-to-day basis. Balance what you want to say with what people want to find. Don't over-prioritize design against what your users are actually looking for. Less is more. Start quickly, start simply, and get feedback and iterate. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Teamwork. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to hear more from me, hit that bell icon, and make sure you tune in next week for another episode of Teamwork. Bye-bye.
Stuff like this, where everything's stuck under them. Stuff like this, where everything's stuff like this, where everything's find information.